We're here in Italy at one of my favourite circuits in the world, Mugello. Now we're here to try out Ducati's riding experience, which in essence is the ultimate track day. It's a go on the best bikes, the best circuits, some of the best weather and some of the best instructors in the business. Now I think I'm all right on track. I think I've got a bit of pace behind me, but I've heard that my instructor today is a current world superbike rider. I've got a feeling he's going to whip my ass into shape. Let's go get signed on.
And the briefing is starting in 20 minutes upstairs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, see you
Cheers,
later.
thanks. It's not just the bikes that are nice at Mugello, it's the girls.
Okay guys, ready to go? So I'm Dario Marchetti, the chief instructor of the DRE. Welcome in Mugello, a wonderful MotoGP racetrack. Some of you already know. In case something not clear, don't hesitate to make me question, and tomorrow after the general briefing we will meet again in a small room for discuss about what we say now. So if you have some question also during the evening you like to ask, you will be very welcome.
So here he is, my instructor. I've got a world superbike rider, Niccolò Canepa, as my instructor for the day. Now, what are we doing today? How are you going to teach me?
Today will be a funny day. We are using this piste, the 1299 Panigale, in Mugello, and we'll make 6 sessions on track. And I will teach you the lines and everything, and then I will let you pass me, and I see your riding style. I will record you with the camera, and we will see that on TV after the practice. And so I can give you some tips about the riding style of this bike and all the details of this beauty.
Yeah. Do you like this?
Yeah, I love it.
You like it?
It's my bike, yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay. Don't be too hard on me.
No worries.
Yeah.
You're young, so you learn very fast. I hope so.
I hope so. Yeah. As well.
Use your mind.
Just had a first session with Nico. It's so good. Like the bike, the circuit, it's just incredible. I mean, we're going out with a different course at the moment with Trackmaster, and we're going out with some Track Evo guys on the 899. So there's a bit of traffic, but the sessions are 20 minutes long. So in a way, when you come up to it, it's quite nice because you can relax a bit. But just been showing the lines really at the moment because Mugello has some really long corners, and it's really it can be really easy to tuck into those corners and just stay hugged against the apex, when actually on a bike like the 1299 with as much power and as torque as it's got, it's better to go wide, get the bike lifted up and then fire it out. And still getting used to it, but the bike's phenomenal. The quick shifter, the anti-wheelie, it's so thin, it's so light. It's amazing. So it's the first session, we've got another 5. I'm having so much fun.
Very difficult because it's never-ending corner. already. Yeah. So with this bike and this power, we can't stay too much on the corner, as I told you before. If we stay a lot knee down, looks like we can never open the throttle because the bike wants to slide a little bit. You can put third gear and then fourth in the middle, or you can also make the fourth for all these corners. You did a very good job. The only thing, this one is the throttle, so use it.
I know you know how to set up a bike, but I've got a bit of feedback with mine. It just feels a bit soft. I think the suspension needs a bit more preload. I don't.
Yeah, maybe we have to put a little bit more preload because
it's a bit soft.
Yeah, your weight is too high for that.
Something's wrong with it. It doesn't feel like Öhlins. It's not Öhlins.
Yes, it is. Look.
Yeah. No.
It's too
It's
soft,
under
I think.
braking and acceleration. It's just there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, but you can drag your elbow with this bike.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the only time I'm ever going to get my elbow down.
Yeah, that's good. It's
Is that
tricky.
all right for body position? Yeah.
So it's not too soft. It's
All right.
okay. It's okay. It's good.
Okay, fine. We'll leave it then. I've been out for 2 sessions now, and the other guy that's in the group with me, his glasses were misting up, so I actually got one-on-one track time with Niccolò. And I mean, you let me go in front of you and had a look. I'm glad you picked me up on one of my issues, which is kind of sliding off the bike, and then instead of getting back on smoothly, I sort of jumped back onto it and upset the bike a bit. So I don't know what can I do to stop that?
Yeah, sure. Usually I don't do that in the first couple of sessions, but you was going good, so I let you pass me, and I saw that when you ride a bike, you have to be really smooth, especially with this kind of bike that is really, really powerful. So when you, I see some people want brakes that start braking and then move like this. If, for example, I have a corner on the right, move like this in the bike. Moving like this, you see the shock is moving a lot, so it's changing the setup of the bike, and it's not correct. It's better always to slide into the corner, because you don't make any changing on the setup of the bike, and you ride smoother, and you can make the bike flow better into the corner.
And you were saying use the foot pegs as well to sort of help
exactly.
with a bit of the weight, and the throttle.
Yes. The throttle is really useful to pick up the bike at the exit of the corner, because when you open the throttle, the bike wanna comes up. So don't do that with your body when you have to lift it up, but just open the throttle a little bit and the bike will lift up. And then use your legs and put the weight on your legs to make the bike turn on the other side.
So basically, be smooth on the bike, use your body in the right places, but
Use the legs.
also you let the bike do the work for you with the throttle.
Yeah,
Put
exactly.
your weight through the foot pegs. How good is his English as well? It's so good.
Thank you.
I can't speak any Italian.
I will teach you.
Yeah.
No problem.
Just working off the lunch at the moment. I've had spaghetti bolognese, chips and a burger. So I went out before as a superleggero, and now I'm a sort of base model fat. Not good. We're here with Serafina, who's project manager for effectively all track related events at Ducati. Now I've got the Trackmaster course booked for today, but I've noticed you've got some monsters, some hypermotards. What other courses have you got on offer at DRE?
We offer a large range of courses, from beginners to very expert, for very expert riders. We try to have each year a back set with all the new models that Ducati produce during the year. So we want to offer the possibility to ride and to test all our bikes.
And it's not all on track, is it? Because we've got some stuff off the track with some cones, and that's the intro and precision course, is that right?
Yes, we have some intro level courses which take place in the paddock area of the circuit. These courses are for people that ride every day on the streets, but they want to improve their riding skills.
So that's the off-road stuff. And then on the track, you've got the Track Evo course, Track Master, and then I saw that there's also Champs Academy. In terms of the bikes that you ride and maybe what you do on the course, what's the difference between the three?
In reality, we have also another intro level in the racing courses, that is the track warm-up, for people who never ride a bike on track. It's an intro level course for the track. The other courses are for experienced riders. We have the Track Evo for people that want to improve their technique on track. We have the Master course for people that have a very good experience on track. And then the Academy is a sort of Master, but with the plus that you have a very important champion as a rider. This year we had, for example, Carlos Checa, and of course they are a very small group with him, and so they have a more track section, dedicated track section, and so on.
But look, we're halfway through the day.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank
I've
you
had
for
so much fun so
coming.
far. And by the way,
Yes.
Niccolò Canepa is awesome as an instructor,
Yes.
so he's done a good job. He's done a good
Yes.
job. And if you ever want to invite us back here, just feel free. We'll come over.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's go to see what's inside of this. It's really small, but big mistakes inside.
I'm about to get roasted.
Too fast. I can't see you.
I'm on, mate. I'm setting the lap record already.
It was 2013 now. Okay.
Oh, there he is.
That's really good too. This chicane is perfect for both of you. You can pick up the bike, open the throttle and go there. Use all the track. Also here, it's not usual to see that somebody use all the track. Here is okay, perfect.
Awesome, thank you.
Not a problem. Good job, mate.
Thanks, man.
You did a very good job today. Now the feedback time. So I have to say you did an impressive improvement from this morning. It's not easy because the bike is different from any other bike, but if you get comfortable on it, you can do impressive things.
And if you ever need, like someone to fill up the grid, like another teammate, just
Okay.
just let me know, because I'm not doing anything, so just give me a call.
For
And
sure, it's better to have you like teammate than my real teammate.
I think we're trying to beat the 2-minute. Well, not we. I was trying to beat 2 minutes 10. And I think that the last lap time we got was about 2 minutes 11. Wasn't it? So second track day here at Mugello. So Mugello. Next time we come here.
Believe me that this lap time is very good. I don't want to say too many things, good things to him because he's too young. It's better don't say. But it is a very good lap time because people come here for 10 years maybe and they're not able to go down the 2 minute 10, and I think next time you can do easily. So
Thanks,
good job.
man. Well, I appreciate it. It's been so good having your lines, getting your tips. No, it's been great.
Good.
Thank you very much.
See you at the race.
And isn't that mine?
No, not yet.
It's not yet. Oh, okay. I need to go get the certificate now.
I keep it for mine for a while more.
Day's finished here. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm so exhausted, but it's been brilliant. I was slightly worried when Ducati invited us out here. I thought it could be just a bit of a glorified track day for rich guys on Ducatis with 1299s and Superleggeras and stuff. But in terms of a training course and how much I've learned today, genuinely, hand on heart, it's been second to none. I've done some training courses in the UK and they've all been useful. It's always good to get out on track and get a feel for bikes and different circuits. But a lot of the advice can feel a bit generic and a bit rushed, and you maybe only have 3 or 4 sessions on track. This, we've got 6 sessions, each one's 20 minutes long, and there's only 2 riders per instructor. And all the advice that we get afterwards is so personal. We come back in, get off the bike, speaks to each one of us individually for a healthy amount of time, gives us some good hints and tips. You go back out 20 minutes later and you put all that advice straight into practice straight away. There's no hour-long wait until your next session. So we started off at the beginning of the day around 2 minutes 17, I think, which is quite slow, just getting used to the circuit. By the end of the day, we were sort of hitting 2 minutes 10. I reckon about 4 of those seconds was solely down to the tips that Niccolò gave us. Which bikes were we on? The 2 courses for the track that were going around on the circuit with us today. There's the Track Evo course, and all those guys are on 899 Panagallis, and the Trackmaster, which I was on, and we're on 1299 Panigale S models. Now, it's going to sound like lip service if we say the bike's good, because obviously Ducati have invited us out here, but genuinely, it's such a bloody good bike. And it is down to the electronics and the engine. Compared to last year's model, compared to the 1199, it's so much easier to ride despite that power hike, and the electronics are incredible. It's got the wheelie control, the traction control, obviously. The down blipper is incredible, especially at a circuit like this, where you come in flat out in 6th gear to the first corner, you go over a crest, and then you just bop it down 3 gears, no clutch, bang it down, and it automatically rev matches for you, and it's sensational. And there's also, it's not as up and down, it's not like a roller coaster track like Portimao, but there are some undulations that would naturally get that front wheel up in the air. The wheelie control just cuts that out. And it's not like these bikes are on slick tyres or anything either. They're on stock, completely bog standard Pirelli Supercorsa tyres, and it's amazing how lent over the bike was going, how quickly it changed the direction, and it is a completely stock bike. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the guys who come on these Trackmaster courses end up buying them, because they genuinely are so bloody good. Mugello, what a circuit, is by far my favourite track in the world. Every single corner is something exciting, and other than the first corner at the end of the straight, there's not much braking, so it's quite fast. You're constantly moving the bike left, right, left, right. It really rewards smooth riding, and that's the way to a good lap time around here. If you haven't done a track day or any sort of riding here before, book yourself onto something, anything to get on this circuit. It is that good.